Something's been happening over time where we get young people having what they call a bipolar break, and really the bipolar break means that they go through these emotional swings.
Back to your question about bipolar breakouts, it would all be like there's some super strong memories of mine over that summer when I was completely unmedicated. Like there would be times where I would be so happy, I felt like I could like jump off of a bridge just because I thought it would be like, I don't know, just because I was so happy, I just thought the idea of it was just so hilarious because it's just like oh haha, I could jump off this bridge and I wouldn't care. It's not like I had self-restraint. It was just sort of like an idea that I thought was so funny, but yet it's something completely serious, you know. And yeah, there would be lows where I would be so depressed where I like physically couldn't get out of bed to like commit suicide. So it was, yeah. So those were like the extreme moments when I was unmedicated.
So we therapists, you know, we sort of wonder why are we seeing this with this young group of people. It's usually kids between, 16 and 25, And when I was talking to you about it, what I was interested in is this idea that it's not the old-fashioned manic depression, but it's actually a reaction to extended use of marijuana.
People who are bipolar very often find that smoking marijuana or ingesting it in its various forms is really beneficial especially during their manic phase. It kind of keeps them controlled, and it keeps them controlled in a way that's gentler, we'll say, than conventional drugs.
I started smoking, I don't know, maybe like sophomore year of high school, if I remember correctly. Just dibbling. I don't know, just like something to do, I guess. Just a bunch of teenagers kind of bored in our small community. So yeah, just sort of, looking for some fun.
Because that's the consistent thing that I have seen, which is these young men come in usually after they've been hospitalized or after they've had an event and can't understand sort of what happened, and they've been diagnosed as having a bipolar disorder. But when you look at their history and you look at who they are as people, it doesn't make much sense.
Nothing is for everyone. Not even water is for everyone. Well, okay, water is for everyone. But there's nothing that's for everyone. Some people have peanut allergies. Some people get sick from eating carrots. Some people get sick from drinking orange juice. Nothing is for everyone.
So when you start comparing these stories, marijuana is a lot stronger than it was when it first became so popular, and often it's laced with something, and also there's this phenomenon of sort of using it every day, several times a day, right? And so it looks to me like everybody has a different sensitivity to marijuana, and that sometimes it sets off what we're calling these bipolar events. I don't think the diagnosis is bipolar disorder.
I mean, it didn't used to in the beginning. It was fine, and it was just like everyone else, but slowly over time, as my brain chemistry changed, and I went through puberty, and there was a bunch of physical changes, it definitely slowly changed over time. And then I just, I never really felt that much of the peer pressure, so I just sort of tapered off of it slowly. Although there was a period of time where I would, just like, I mean, I don't want to stereotype my friends, but I have I do have some stoner friends, and so a lot of times it's just like, it was just boring hanging out with them when I wasn't on their level. But now I just like don't care, and I just rather be sober than have anxiety. So I guess that's my decision. I guess I would tell them, I don't know. I personally don't really see a problem with smoking weed. So if you want to, just go for it. I mean, it's like their body. Yeah, me on the other hand, I would just be very surprised because it's different. And I would just be very surprised because it's different.